Good morning and welcome to Wayne's Lock Shop and LockReference.com. Today we're going to be installing a multi-point high security door receiver cup. This needs to be drilled into the tile and probably concrete. You can see the technician Aaron here is laying out some tape, which is the first step, blue painter's tape at the bottom of the door, and then we're going to take an O-ring puller or something sharp and scratchy that can scratch a outline of where this pin directly impacts the ground in the fully seated, closed, and locked position. Notice we'll scratch on one side and then we'll scratch a little bit on the other side, creating an outline so that we know exactly where this pin lines up. The door alignment is absolutely crucial to this. Do not do any hinge adjustment or any adjustments after you make this mark. Here's what the circle looks like on the tape. Now that we have that circle outlined, we can get a diamond hole saw. Diamond is going to be the only thing that's really going to work well in tile. I would highly recommend a hole saw paired with water as opposed to a carbide bit. The carbide bit can fracture or break the tile, especially when used in hammer drill mode. The first thing we're going to do is put some water down to lubricate and hydrate the bit. The next thing we're going to do, these bits are very fickle because they do not have a center pilot bit. So you're going to have to start in at an angle like this. I rest the drill up against the frame of the door and begin holding and putting the angle on so we can cut into the tile. It should cut fairly rapidly if you have a new sharp bit with good high quality diamond in it. Once you get that angle and that first initial pocket drilled into it, you can then straighten the drill and drill straight down like so, pulling that first initial plug out. Now you may run into multiple layers of material. In this one, we ran through tile and then ran through concrete underneath that. That will be a fairly common building material that happens. You could run into wood or other subfloors. Now we have the hole drilled out and it is deep enough for the receiving pocket for the pin to go into. Well, I now use some steel stick to go around the threads of the actual receiver itself. This is easily mixed up and creates a nice tight bond. We then push the receiver into the hole and any excess epoxy is then trimmed away. You can see how this looks when it's all said and done. We have a perfect fit and this high security door is now ready to be fully functional. For more information, check out Wayne's Lock Shop and Locksmith Ledger International. Thanks for watching.